Well, hello everyone, I'm Larry and welcome back to the channel. We missed you last weekend. We had family to fly in last weekend. We picked them up at the airport on Saturday and then visited with them throughout the weekend and the rest of the week, and didn't have an opportunity to do a video last weekend. But today what I'm working on, as you can see from behind me here, I've got an area that will work out really good to stack some lumber in for the pole barn. What I'm having to do now is to move it into the greenhouse and let it dry there. So I'm moving it off the sawmill into the greenhouse. Then I have to move it out of the greenhouse and get it out for the pole barn. Hopefully what I'll do here is eliminate just a little bit of that process and start by bringing the lumber out here for it to dry for a little bit and directly down to the pole barn, which is behind you right here in front of me. So let's you can see what it looks like right now. I've got to move a lot of this material, move those old wagons, move my auger out here, and then I'm going to do some more work. I've got a couple of dogwood trees back here that I don't want to mess up. So let's get started and let you see what it looks like whenever we get finished with this. I'm going to start by taking the bucket off of the loader and putting the pallet forks on so I can move those things that are on a pallet down there. If you're wondering what it is that's on this pallet here, it's our small pin Christmas tree stands that we sell during tree season. We drill a hole in the bottom of the tree, and that pin that you can see in the top there goes up in that hole. It also has a bucket on it that holds the water. So this is a pallet of those the smaller pin Christmas tree stands. I'm going to have to get some of these limbs out of the way so I can get the tractor in here without it really rubbing these limbs on the cab of the tractor. So I've got my combi pole saw, and I'm using the battery pack head on it. So let's see if we can get some of these limbs out of the way now. Don't know if you can see it or not, but something caught my front camera and pushed it off. This is on here with magnets. Pretty strong magnets, but it still caught it and knocked it off. This small little tree right here is not very tall, and I don't want it on this area here for it to grow up and be in the way. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can take my battery saw and cut this down, and then I'll dig the stump up out of the way in a few minutes. Well, I think this turned out pretty good. Got a good view back here. Let me take the camera and kind of give you an idea. First of all, I've laid out some of these timbers here, give you an idea of where I'm going to be placing my batten board siding whenever the boards for my batten board siding whenever I get them milled. And then you look down across the neighborhood, but backing up here, looking at this view, it really does make a big difference. And I'm really pleased with it. Thank you so much for joining us here today on St. Nick's Farms. I really do appreciate it. Get the camera back up here, get to see some of the things that goes on. Here I am. Again, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Be sure to share it with a friend. Leave a comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. So, folks, till next project, thank you for joining us again. Look forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye, everybody. Daisy, what do you think about the new playground?